What if I told you that success is not about doing more, but about doing less, better? Right now, most people are drowning in tasks, overwhelmed by choices, and constantly busy, yet not truly productive. But what if the secret to clarity, control, and meaningful success is actually learning what to ignore? Today, we are diving into a powerful idea that could completely change how you work, think, and live. Essentialism. The book Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less by Greg McKeown is not just about time management, it's about life management. It challenges the modern obsession with doing it all and instead teaches you how to focus only on true, focus on what matters truly. McKeown argues that you've been conditioned to say yes to everything, every request, every opportunity, every expectation. But in doing so, we spread ourselves too thin and lost sight of what's actually important. Essentialism is about cutting through the noise and focusing on the vital few instead of trivial many. So let's break down the 10 most important lessons from the book. Point number one, less but better. The core idea of essentialism is simple, less but better. Instead of trying to do everything, essentialists focus only on few things that truly matter and do them exponentially well. Think of it like this. Would you rather juggle 20 mediocre tasks or master 3 meaningful ones? Let's say example. Instead of saying yes to every project at work, you choose only ones that align with your strengths and goals. This shifts alone can dramatically increase your effectiveness. And once you understand this, everything else starts to change. Next point number two, the power of choice. One of the most empowering ideas in the book is you always have a choice, even when it feels like you don't. We often say, I have to do this, but in reality, most of the time, it's I am choosing to do this. Essentialists recognize their power to choose and they use it wisely. Let's say example, instead of feeling forced to attend every meeting, you can ask, is this the best use of my time? This mindset gives you control over your life again. Next point number three, discern what truly matters. Not everything is important. In fact, very few things are. Essentialism teaches you to identify the vital few, the task, relationship, and goals that truly make a difference. A helpful question is, if I could only do one thing today, what would have the biggest impact? For example, answering emails all day might feel productive, but finishing one meaningful project could be far more valuable. Clarity is power, and essentialists seek it relentlessly. Nice point number four, trade offs are inevitable. Here's hard truth, you can't have it all. Every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else. Non essentialists try to avoid trade offs. Essentialists embrace them. They ask, what am I willing to give up for what truly matters? For example, choosing to focus on your health might mean sacrificing late night work or social distractions. It's not about losing, it's about choosing intentionally. Next point number five, learn to say no. This might be one of the most difficult but powerful skill. Essentialists are not afraid to say no, and they do it gracefully without guilt because every yes that does not align with your priorities is a distraction. For example, instead of saying, okay, I'll try to fit it on, you can say, I appreciate the opportunity, but I can't commit to this right now. It's not rude, it's responsible. And the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Next point number six, create space to think. In a world of constant noise, notifications, messages, meetings, we rarely have time to think. But clarity requires space. Essentialists intentionally create quiet time to reflect, plan, and evaluate. For example, scheduling even 30 minutes a day without distractions can help you reconnect with your priorities. Think of it like sharpening a knife. Taking time to pause actually makes you more effective. Without space, you are just reacting. With space, you are deciding. Next, point number 7, focus on progress, not perfection. Perfection can be a trap. Essentialists understand that progress matters more than perfection. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or perfect plan, they take consistent action. For example, writing one page a day may not feel like much, but over time it becomes a complete book. Small, steady progress leads to big results. Perfection delays, progress delivers. Next, point number 8, set clear boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, others will set them for you. Essentialists protect their time and energy by creating clear limits. Let's say example, no work emails after a certain hour, no meetings without a clear purpose, no commitments that don't align with your goals. Boundaries are not restrictions, they are protection. They allow you to focus deeply on what matters most. Next, point number 9, eliminate the non essential. This is where the real transformation happens. Essentialism is not just about choosing what to do, it's about eliminating what not to do. That means removing distractions, unnecessary tasks, and even habits that don't serve you. Let's say example, unsubscribe from emails you don't read. Stop attending meetings that add no value. Reduce time spent on social media. Every small elimination creates more space for what truly matters. It's like decluttering your life. Next, point number 10, make it a lifestyle, not a one time fix. Essentialism is not something you do once, it's way of living. It's a continuous process of evaluating, choosing, and refining. Every day you ask, is this essential? Over time, this mindset becomes automatic. For example, instead of reacting to every opportunity, you naturally pause and assess its importance. And slowly your life become simpler, clearer, and more meaningful. Final summary. At its core, essentialism is about taking control of your life by focusing only on what truly matters. It's about choosing intentionally, saying no confidently, and creating space for what brings real value. In a world that constantly pushes you to more, be more, and have more, essentialism quietly reminds you you don't need more, you need better, because when you focus on essential, everything else becomes noise. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more powerful book summaries that can transform your mindset and your life. And let me know in the comments what's the one thing you are going to eliminate from your life starting today. See you in the next video. Thank you.